my younger self is congratulations, you get to marry Priyanka Chopra Jonas. And also, your daughter is incredible.
Younger self for marrying Priyanka Chopra Jonas, which I love. And I think you guys have been married for 7 years now?
7 years.
Yeah, 7 years.
Was first kind of introduced to Priyanka by way of seeing her billboard on Sunset Boulevard for her show Quantico. And I was like, wow, she's stunning. That's what I thought. And I was doing this movie with this guy who had just worked with her, and he said, hey, you guys would really hit it off, but he never connected us. So after a few months of waiting to be connected, I got impatient and went on Twitter and saw she followed me, which she claims we followed each other. I didn't. But I saw she followed me, so I DM'd her. And we messaged for about a year before we kind of ever met in person. And then we finally met up for a drink in New York. I almost left because she was about 45 minutes late, which I now know is a thing. Right, so I expect that. But I thankfully I stayed, and she sat down, and we had a great conversation, and went back to her place after to have a drink. And as we walked in, her mom was there watching Law and Order. So I met her mother on the first night that we met, which is perfect. It wasn't until about a year after that, after talking back and forth, that I was like, we need to really give this a proper go. When you're back in LA next, let's go on a date. And that night, when I saw her walk in, she was wearing blue jeans, a white top, and like a black leather jacket. And I just was like, I'm going to marry this woman. And I knew it right away. I told her that I loved her after the second or third date. I called my mom the next day and said, I'm going to marry this woman. I'd love for you to meet her soon. It was literally 2.5 months after that we were engaged. 3 months after that, or 4 months after that we were married.
Yeah.
7 years later. It's crazy.
That's awesome.